Hello. Good evening all. Am I audible? Please mention whether the audio video is clear. So welcome all of you to this live session where we are discussing the answer keys and the detailed solution of life science question paper. The afternoon shift. Morning shift we already discussed. That video is there in this channel already. You can check it. Today we are discussing the afternoon shift questions of general aptitude section. So invite all your friends, let more people join. And this session is not only useful for life science aspirants, this is useful for any CSIR-NET preparing aspirants because general aptitude section of CSIR-NET is common for all streams. So whether it is mathematical science, chemical science, physical science, earth science students also can attend this session along with life science students because this is going to be a practice session for everyone. For the new people, this is the bio of me. My name is Christy Varghese. I'm an author, aptitude trainer and one of the top educators in Unacademy. More about me is here and you can be part of my free resources by being part of my Telegram channel, WhatsApp group, and if you text to this number from WhatsApp, you will be getting an automatic reply where you will be getting resources of all the free resources. Otherwise, in the description of this video also you can find all the free resources. And speaking of free resources, this is the 50 lecture free course we are running for GATE General Aptitude. Those who are preparing for GATE 2023 General Aptitude or GATE 2023 exam, this course covers everything you need for your before that the audio video is clear now? Yes, okay. So this will cover everything you need for the GATE General Aptitude section for the 2023 exam. 50 lectures covering verbal and non-verbal ability part, and this course is equally useful for all these 29 GATE streams because all 29 GATE streams have the same general aptitude section itself, and this is a full-length schedule or full-length course schedule for the GATE General Aptitude. The first 40 lectures will be common for GATE and CSIR. Next, last 10 lectures are verbal ability lectures. That is useful for GATE only, but the first 40 lectures will be very useful for CSIR-NET preparation also. So this is the complete free course. To enroll, you can check the description of this video, and in the live chat also we will link tag the link. Yes, Soumijit, all papers we are discussing. Informing all of you, many students requested me yesterday to clarify their doubts regarding the answer key CSIR published yesterday. That is why we are conducting this session immediately to clarify your doubts, because I know that you have the correction window open for only two days, right? Till tomorrow only. So before that you need clarity whether to challenge any questions or not. So that is why I am immediately starting this series. So tomorrow also the remaining subjects I will try to cover. Yes, tomorrow we will discuss that, Atish. Yes, Soumijit. Today we are completing life science. Tomorrow mathematical science, physical science and chemical science. I will try my maximum to cover all three subjects aptitude part. But this session is useful for all streams, and this is the book I have written for general aptitude section, which is currently the bestseller. So if you want to be part of this, want to purchase this book also, you can search online. Okay, so let us start. I think more people will join in between, and please share this video to maximum people. Share this link to maximum people. Let maximum people attend this session. I too got the typed version or the PPT version of this question just few minutes back, and I was going through all the questions, and all the questions in this paper, almost all of them were easy medium level only. Difficult questions only 3 or 4 or 5 questions were there. Rest of the questions were easy. So the rest of the questions were easy medium level, not all easy questions, but easy medium level only. Okay, so you can try this question. I'm trying to explain all the questions. I will start explanation also without giving much time to try, because then we will not be able to cover maximum questions. So I'll start explaining. A deposit in a bank which pays interest on its deposits compounded daily grows to 80,000 for 500 days. and 88,000 for 1000 days. What would be its value for 1500 days? This question can be done with this formula of compound interest. Either this formula or this formula, that both are same only. Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100 raised to time period, or time period here it is daily, so number of days. I will show you that way, but after that I will tell you how not to do so, how to do it very fast without using this formula. मेरा क्लासेस में मैं लॉजिकल अप्रोच पे ज़्यादा फोकस करता है, फॉर्मूला मैक्सिमम अवॉइड करना कैसा करना है, दैट इज व्हाट आई फोकस ऑन मोस्ट ऑफ माय क्लासेस. सो हियर आल्सो फर्स्ट आई विल एक्सप्लेन द फॉर्मूला वे टू satisfy those people who are using formula way to get the answer. After that I will convince you why formula way is not needed at all. Anyway, amount is equal to principal into 1 plus rate by 100 raised to time period. I explained how this formula is coming also logically. Check out my previous lectures. So amount is for 500 days. After 500 days, 80,000 is the amount. Principal we don't know. Let x be the principal. 1 plus rate percentage also we don't know. 1 plus r by 100 raised to time period is 500 days. So this is equation number 1. Equation number 2 is 80,000. 88,000 for 1000 days. 88,000 for 1000 days. Here either you can think compound interest mein the principal is getting revised after every time period. So after 500 days, 80,000 can be considered as the new principal. That 80,000 is becoming 88,000. So the new amount 88,000 is equal to the principal invested on the 500th day. That is what I am saying. Principal invested on the 500th day, that will be 88,000 into 1 plus the rate is same itself raised to 500 itself. Now this is the shorter way. If you are using formula also do this way only. Some people what they do is they will count it for 1000 days and then try to make the power same. But that will all take a lot of time. Instead, what I will suggest you is first 500 days तक, अभी 501th day to 1000th day तक क्या हो रहा है, या 500 to 1000 day तक क्या हो रहा है, think about that. That is how to do this question faster if you are using formula also. So, okay. So, this is, now look at these two equations. ये दो equations है, हमें क्या find करना है? What was it? What would be the value after 1500 days? So 1500 days मतलब you need to find the principal, then you can find the value, na? So one way of doing is these two equation 1 and equation 2, you can divide. If you divide equation 1 and equation 2, the right hand, this r part will be deleted. R part will be deleted. And you will get 80,000 divided by 88,000 is equal to x by 88,000. Look at this 88,000. Okay, 1 second. Okay, here it is not 88,000. No? sorry, x by 80,000. So you cannot cancel it. X is equal to 80,000 into 80,000, 80k into 80k divided by 88,000, and you can cancel it and find it. So you will get the value of x, then substituting that you will get the value of r, and then you have to substitute in the equation. I just was showing you why you should not use formula, but this also will give you answer for sure. Due to lack of time I am not continuing, but you can continue this and get the value of x and then substitute and then find the value for 1500. But now I will tell you the logical method. This is the mathematical method framework. Continue doing it, you will get the answer. But in exam this is not the way to do it. In exam you need to know the idea of compounding or successive increase, which I have taught in many of my previous class. I will explain that. So initially x amount 80,000 हो रहा है, वो 80,000 88,000 हो रहा है. x amount 80,000 होने के लिए 500 days लगा, और 80,000 88,000 होने के लिए भी एक्स्ट्रा एक और 500 डेज लग रहा है. Are you all understanding? This is the only pair we know clearly what is happening. We are understanding that 80,000 is becoming 88,000, मतलब 8,000 rupees का increase हो रहा है. 8,000 rupees का increase हो रहा है. 8,000 rupees compared to 80,000 is just 10%. That is where your mental math skills come into play. एक नंबर का 10% उसका लेफ्ट शिफ्ट किया तो मिलेगा, 1 decimal place लेफ्ट शिफ्ट किया तो मिलेगा ना. So this is 10% increase. That is enough to say that the rate of interest is 10% ना. None of those formulas are needed. यहाँ पे 500 days के लिए rate of interest is at 10%. Again for same 500 days, x to 80,000, 500 days completed. What is that x? If you want, you can find it now. But that is not our concern at all. That is why I told you, if you use formula, you need to involve this x. But if you don't use this formula, you can directly look at this. 80,000 88,000 हो रहा है, so 10% का increase हो रहा है. 10% का increase 500 days में, मतलब अगला 500 days में भी 88,000 का 10%. That is why I told you, you need to understand the idea of compounding. सिंपल इंटरेस्ट था तो ये सेम 8,000 ही इंक्रीज होगा, लेकिन यहाँ पे कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट है. कॉम्पाउंड इंटरेस्ट है मतलब ये 10% 88,000 का इंक्रीज होगा. 88,000 का 10% 8,000 नहीं है, 8,800 है, मतलब 8,800 है. Shifting 1 decimal to the left. Logical way you need to calculate percentage. Are you all understanding? That is 8,800 added to 88,000. 8,800 added to 88,000 is 96,000 na. Sorry, 96,800 na. 96,800. So 96,800 is the answer. Very simple na. Are you all understanding? Please respond in the chat whether this is clear or not. All of you, is it clear or not? Okay, if that is clear, let's move on to the next question. We need to cover all 20 questions if possible. So try the next question. I will give you 30 seconds for each question to read if you haven't read it before. Most of you may have attended this exam, but many of you may not have attended this exam. So you can try the question once, then I will explain. This is a hybrid question. Blood relation, seating arrangement, both are needed. Seating arrangement idea especially is needed. Linear arrangement. Maya, mathematics I will discuss tomorrow. Tomorrow I will discuss. Atish, tomorrow I will discuss. Any answers? And those of you who want to enroll for the GATE course, the playlist is tagged in the chat. You can click on the playlist and access the previous classes and the upcoming classes also. Mathematical science, most probably tomorrow 8:30 or 8 o'clock I will try to discuss in the morning. Okay, this question I'll start explaining now. A family of a mother, father, daughter, son and his wife pose for a photograph. So there are 5 people in this family, father and mother, and their daughter and son, and that son's wife. Matlab, there are two married couples here, the mother, father obviously, and son and his wife. So the daughter is the unmarried person, only unmarried person in these 5 people. So they are posing for a photograph occupying the sequential positions A, B, C, D, E. This is A, B, C, D, E. Spouses are next to each other. Spouses means married couple. So they are next to each other. That means a husband and wife are sitting next to each other. And the daughter is next to her mother. Daughter is next to her mother. That means this daughter and this mother are together. If E is occupied by the son, so this is the position of the son is already confirmed in the question. From there we can start. Which of the following is necessarily true? Necessarily true means always true. So if this is where the son is, what you can say about daughter and mother? Okay, this is a very interesting question. First of all, a son hai to definitely son's wife should be here, na? The son's wife, the married couple, son's wife. So D and D position is fixed. You cannot change them. In blood relation problems, married couple, you can use a double arrow to represent their married couple. So wife and son position is fixed. Now these 3 positions only you can play with. And there also the condition that the daughter and mother should be together and the condition that the father and mother should be together should be satisfied. Because father and mother are spouses, married couples, so they should be together. Question ऐसा बता रहा है कि married couple together होना चाहिए और वो daughter and mother together होना चाहिए. Daughter mother together होने के लिए ये mother है तो ये mother का पोजीशन है तो ये डॉटर का पोजीशन और ये फादर का पोजीशन. That is a possibility ना. And the problem many people make is they think that this is the only possibility. But that is not true. एक और possibility है. सिर्फ ये possibility fix किया तो आंसर गलत होगा. Yeah, I tell every time blood relation problem में what patriarchy taught us is a problem. When we normally say father and mother instead of mother and father. Even me, when I'm saying father and mother. So there can be a thought that this father, mother. I'm not saying that is the reason that students make mistakes here. But father and mother, just like that, mother and father is also possible. Now you may be asking, but then how the daughter position will be possible? I will show that. So first of all, wife and son is already fixed. That cannot be changed. Son and his wife. But what if father is here and mother is here and daughter is here? Then also all the conditions are satisfied, na? Mother and daughter together, just like here. Here also mother and daughter together. Mother and daughter together, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है mother left में होना चाहिए, daughter right में होना चाहिए. Not necessary. It can be other way around also. And father and mother together, it does not mean that father should be left, mother should be right. It can be other way around also. So all conditions are satisfied, both the realities. In the previous class also I have told, you have to be like Doctor Strange. In Marvel movies, the Doctor Strange character, na? Just like Doctor Strange, you have to think about all possible realities. सारा parallel universes में क्या हो रहा है, you have to think about. ये एक पैरेलल यूनिवर्स है, ये एक पैरेलल यूनिवर्स है. दोनों यूनिवर्सेस में, दोनों रियलिटीज में या दोनों केसेस में आंसर सही होना चाहिए. Then only we can say it is necessarily true. Necessarily true means always true. You should be certain. Now look at the options with respect to these two realities. Which option is correct? A is occupied by the father. Is it necessary? No. A can be occupied by the daughter. So this is not necessarily true. Second option, B is occupied by the mother. B is occupied by the mother should be satisfied. The reason is mother should be together with the father also, together with the daughter also. Because of that, mother should be in between. The only in between position is this position. That is why this is necessarily true. Because the other positions is already fixed. Mother should be in between the father and daughter. Whatever rearrangement you do, that cannot be compromised. That is why this is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. Hope this is clear to all of you. Then let's move on to the next question. All of you read the question and just make a try. In 30 seconds, we will start the question. Okay, I'll start explaining. So rectangles are asked. So this is the rectangle 1, rectangle 2, rectangle 3, rectangle 4, rectangle 5, rectangle 6, rectangle 7. The most obvious 7 rectangles, all of you are clear now. That is not intersecting with any other or overlapping with any other rectangles. Such 7 rectangles hai na. Abhi overlapping ones. Ye 7 rectangles clear, I hope. Now we will go for the overlapping ones. Not overlapping, the rectangles formed by multiple rectangles here. So 7 already counted. So now this one, this big one, this big one. Hope that is clear. This big one, this big one. 4 already. And this big one, the 3 by 1 rectangle. 5 rectangles already we have count. So 7 plus 5. 12. Once more I will show you this big one, this one, this one, and this one, this one. So 7 plus 5, 12 already counted. Now this one, 13, 12 plus 1, 13, 14. 2 more rectangles, and finally the full rectangle. 15. ऐसा 15 rectangles होगा. So option C answer है. I hope all of you are clear about this. Then let's go to the next question. So the answer is option C for this question. So this is another coding decoding problem. I have shown many questions like this before the exam. Same type got repeated. So try it 30 seconds all of you. Okay. So I'll explain very simple question. Albert is written as BNEIWZ, zebra as AGEVF. Then how will be the word Michael written? So I told this was a pattern which was taught in the class itself, a common pattern only in coding decoding. A first letter is B, A next letter is B. That means A plus 1 is B, we can say. L plus 2 is N. LMN, so second letter from L, counted from L. BCDE, third letter from B is E. EFGHI, fourth letter is I. RSTUVW, fifth letter is W. TUVWXYZ, so sixth letter. So +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6. Same way, yeah, I always tell ABCD in these kinds of question, it is a cycle of letters. ABC up to Z, uske baad again ABC up to Z. So it's a cycle. So Z ke baad next letter A hai, so it is +1 only. This is +2, EFG, +3, +4, +5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So similarly, M plus 1, I plus 2, C plus 3, H plus 4, E plus 5, L plus 6. M plus 1 is N, I plus 2, I, J, K. So K. N, K starting option can only be taken. So two options are eliminated. C, D, E, F, F. So N, K, F starting only one option. That is how to save like 10 seconds extra in exam. Not analyzing the rest because now you are confident एक ही option NKF support कर रहा है, so वो option को choose कर सकता है if the options are supporting that elimination. So anyway, +4 H E F G H I J K L and E F G F G H I J +5 and L +6 will be R. So option C is the correct answer for this question. Hope all of you understood how option C is the correct answer. And the next question, a very good question, monetary problem or finding the X chapter idea. "30 seconds to try. All of you try them. Okay, so I'll explain. 5 apples, 6 oranges and 7 bananas cost 250 rupees, while 6 apples, 4 oranges and 2 bananas cost 180 rupees. So here, let X be the price of 1 apple, Y be the price of 1 orange, Z be the price of 1 banana. Either, otherwise you can take A be the apple price, O be the orange price, B be the banana price. If you think that you will forget the constant that you have assigned for each of the fruits. Same way, so that means एक apple का price x है, so 5 apple का price 5x होगा ना. एक orange का price y है, so 5 orange का price 6y होगा, 6 orange का price 6y होगा, 7 banana का price 7z होगा. ये तीनों का sum है ना 250, total price of all the 3 fruits in the first situation. Now second situation दे रहा है 6 apple that is 6x, 4 orange 4y, 2 bananas 2z equal to 180. The question is asking 4 orange and 8 banana price. Okay, here one confusion some of you may have is, in school days it was told in these kinds of question x value, y value, z value find करना है. उसके बाद यहाँ पे y value और z value 4 times y and 8 times z पूछा है ना. 4 orange means 4 y, orange का price y assume किया है, bananas z assume किया है, so 8z. This is our final answer, final unknown. तो यहाँ पे y और z का वैल्यू फाइंड करने के लिए 2 इक्वेशन सॉल्व करना है. 2 इक्वेशन 3 अननोन्स है तो इनकंसिस्टेंट सॉल्यूशन मिलेगा. These things you have learned in school days. Yes, if you proceed that way, you are not going to end up at the answer to get x value, y value, z value separately. But question didn't ask x value, z value, y value. Na? That is why some people were answering this option D. Students also after exam were asking whether this will be, not after exam, after the key. Some of them telegram me, why can't it be option D? Because question didn't ask y value, z value. Question only asked 4y plus 8z. So you can directly find 4y plus 8z. How you can find that? So you understood that हमें 4y का वैल्यू 4y plus 8z का वैल्यू चाहिए, मतलब x का वैल्यू रेलेवेंट नहीं है, तो x को डिलीट करना है या एलिमिनेट करना है. कैसा एलिमिनेट करना है? यू कैन यूज अ स्कूल डे मैथ इटसेल्फ फॉर दैट. इक्वेशन सॉल्विंग स्कूल डे मैथ. यहाँ पे 5x है, यहाँ पे 6x है. इसको 6 से मल्टीप्लाई किया तो 30x मिलेगा. इसको 5 से मल्टीप्लाई किया तो 30x मिलेगा. सो ये दो इक्वेशन अभी सब्ट्रैक्ट किया तो 30x कैंसिल हो जाएगा ना. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू डू. सो इक्वेशन 1 into 6, इक्वेशन 1 into 2 into 5, बिकॉज 5 and 6 है, इसका कॉमन LCM 30 है. सो वी आर ट्राइंग टू मेक सो 30x 6 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहा है प्लस 36y प्लस 42z equal to 1500. Similarly, second equation will become 30x plus 20y plus 10z is equal to 900. All of you are understanding? Now these two equations you can subtract now so that you can cancel the x terms. That is 16y plus 32z is equal to 600. This is what we got, but this is what we need to find. Now you need to analyze. 16y plus 32z पता है, हमें 4y plus 8z चाहिए. ये देखो, ये 16y और 32z में 4y plus 8z है ना. How? If you take a common 4 outside and see, 4 left hand side में लिया तो 4 into 4y है ना 16y, 4 into 8z है 32z. So I am taking 4 outside. That means you can write like this. I didn't do anything, I just took 4 outside. That will not change the equation ना. अभी ये 4 और 600 cancel किया तो 150 मिलेगा. What is 150? 4y plus 8z. That is what we need to find ना. 4 orange और 8 banana together कितना price है? That you can find ना. So that is why option C is the answer. To trick you, option D indeterminable is mentioned. Yes, Swati. Divided by 4. If that is clear, let's go to the, so option C will be the correct answer. Yeah, this question is very similar to two questions I have discussed earlier. I have taught you the visual method. Those of you followed my previous free classes and full courses. Ajay, Bandi, Chinu, Deb. There was a question I discussed how to use visual method. There I have explained. Amar, Akbar, Antony, one question also. This question is more connected to that Amar, Akbar, Antony problem. क्योंकि 3-dimensional data दिया है, 3-dimensional data को एक 2-dimensional table में कैसा accommodate कर सकता है, that I have taught in that Amar, Akbar, Antony question. So that idea if you use, this will become simple. Without visual method also you can do, but visual method will simplify the question for you. So all of you make a try. I know today majority are attending the class as recordings. So those who are watching this as recordings, after the class, do let me know how you felt about this explanations and how much you could score in aptitude, and any doubts you have also you can comment. And if you felt this session is useful, do like this video and share it to maximum people, because that will help this video to reach to more and more people. And those people who have doubt on any of the answer key, that will be very helpful for them also. So in your Telegram groups, in your WhatsApp groups, you can share it. So exactly, Swati. So the tabulation idea I will teach you. New students, if you are not clear, very fast I will explain that. there are 4 people A, B, C, D, na? And there are 4 profession: lawyer, doctor, teacher and journalist. And if you look at the data, they drink exactly 1 each of tea, coffee, lemonade and milk. If neither the lawyer nor the teacher drinks milk, B drinks coffee, A is the teacher and C is the doctor and drinks tea, then which of the following is false? So there are 4 people, na? So the 4 people I will represent A, B, C and D. That is one variable. The name of the 4 people is one variable. Now we are going to play a game of Sudoku. That is a fun way of doing this question and learning this topic. So A, B, C, D are the 4 people. There are 4 professions they have, na? They have 4 professions they have. But before that, you should be careful. About drink, more information is given. Okay, about the drink and profession, more information is given. Okay, let's see anyway. We will write tea, coffee, milk, lemonade and milk are the 4 drinks. Now there is 4 professions: lawyer, doctor, teacher, journalist. I will use their first letters to denote them. So anyway, now look at each of the data. I will show you how to accommodate this data. If neither the lawyer nor the teacher drinks milk, okay, that is a problem. So I will do one thing. Instead of A, B, C, D, the profession I will take in x-axis. That will be easier. Otherwise also you can do, but you have to write more. That is why I will write lawyer, doctor, teacher and journalist in the x-axis, because A, B, C, D writing will also be easier. And now look at this. If neither lawyer nor the teacher drinks milk, so neither lawyer drinks a milk nor the teacher drinks a milk. So lawyer doesn't drink the milk, teacher doesn't drink the milk. So lawyer milk column cell is cross, teacher milk cell is cross. B drinks coffee. That is clearly mentioned. B drinks coffee. So you can just write B over coffee. That is how the third dimension is added to this. A is the teacher. So it is clearly mentioned A is the teacher. A is the teacher. So along with A you can represent, along with teacher you can represent A. That means the teacher does not drink milk means A does not drink milk. That also we can say. Now A is the teacher and C is the doctor. C is the doctor also we can represent in the table like this. Along with doctor you can write C. And the C who is the doctor will drink tea. That is clearly mentioned. Doctor drink tea or C drink tea. That means only one person can drink one beverage only. That means C cannot drink coffee, lemonade, milk. Did you all understood that? C cannot drink lemonade, coffee, milk. And as doctor is already or C is already drinking tea, no other profession, no other person can drink tea. Because one beverage for one person, exactly one each. So ये column में सारा crosses होगा. Or we can say in these kinds of question, every row one tick only, every column one tick only. बाकी सब crosses होना चाहिए. And every row will have a tick, every column should have a tick. मतलब ये 3 crosses का meaning ये tick होना ही चाहिए. Anyway, we will continue. C is the doctor and drinks tea. Which of the following is false? So now we will fill up the table completely. Na? How you can fill up the table completely? ये 3 crosses है तो ये tick होना ही चाहिए. ये tick है तो ये तीनों crosses होना चाहिए ये row में. Those of you are new, if you are not picking up this completely, check out my previous free lectures. You will understand better. So anyway, and now you can connect this. Look at this. B drinks coffee. Na? Now A and B cannot be the same person. A is the teacher and A cannot be B. So A and B cannot be the same person. Did you understand that? A is the teacher and B drinks coffee. So A cannot be B, so A and B cell cannot be having the same person. So that means these three crosses, that means this is a tick and this is a cross and this is a tick. Are you understanding? Now coffee drinking person is B. So definitely that B should be the lawyer now. And we got the lawyer, so journalist should be the only remaining person D. We got everyone's profession and everyone's choice of beverage also. Are you all understanding? All of you? Debmalia shift 1 paper explanation today 2 PM we already completed. Uska recording available hai, ye channel mein check kariye. Now look at options. Which option? Question is asking false. So you always tell false or true. Confused nahi hona chahiye. Okay, before that, if you want, B lawyer hai. Now, C is the doctor and doctor is the person who drinks tea. So C drinks tea we can say. And A is the person who drinks lemonade. So A is here. And D is the person who drinks milk. Now look at option. Everything we know. A drinks lemonade, is it correct? A drinks lemonade. A drinks lemonade, it is a correct statement, true statement. Hame true nahi, false statement chahiye. B is the journalist. B is the journalist. Journalist is D. B is the lawyer. So this is a false statement. Hame false statement chahiye, isliye option B answer hai. किसी और ऑप्शन में डाउट है तो चेक करिए ये टेबल से. द लॉयर ड्रिंक्स कॉफी, वो तो ट्रू है ना. लॉयर ड्रिंक्स कॉफी. लॉयर हु इज बी. डी ड्रिंक्स मिल्क. डी ड्रिंक्स मिल्क. यस. सो दिस टेबल मेथड will help a lot. So if that is clear, try this question I will come back to due to, yeah, try this, no problem. We'll go in the order itself. Otherwise, we'll miss the question. Try this super fast. All of you try it. Okay, so start explaining. A cake is in the shape of a right circular cone. Cone shape mein hai. Cone volume, I hope all of you remember, 1 by 3 pi r square h. Where is the cone? Yeah, 1 by 3 pi r square h, where r is the radius and h is the height. And you should know one more thing about cone. For a cone, this radius and height are proportional. Matlab, h height में radius r है तो for example h by 2 height ले रहा है तो r by 2 radius भी होगा. This is the idea you need to do this question. It is not like h by 2 height में भी radius same होगा. That is for a cylinder. But cone, the radius will be decreasing if it is an upright cone like this ना. Height half हो रहा तो radius भी half होगा. Height 1/3 हो रहा तो radius भी 1/3 होगा. या height x times हो रहा तो radius भी x times होगा. This is what you need to know. Okay, so now that how that is relevant in this question I will show you. So you need to cut this cone such a way that you need to get equal volumes. First of all, if you cut it half, will you get equal volume? ये दोनों equal होगा? Not at all, ना? Yeah, in childhood we used to cheat our siblings. If you have an younger siblings, if a cone ice cream is there, if they tell that if they want the half of the cone ice cream, if you give the lower half of the cone ice cream, he will be getting or she will be getting very less quantity than you na. So definitely half ऐसा height half किया तो definitely this upper part will be much more than lower part volume wise. Height wise it is same but volume wise it is definitely different ना. लेकिन दोनों इक्वल वॉल्यूम्स होना चाहिए, मतलब ये अपर पार्ट और लोअर पार्ट का वॉल्यूम सेम होना चाहिए. उसके लिए कौन सा हाइट में कट करना है, एट व्हाट डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द टॉप, मतलब इनिशियल हाइट x है तो if the new height at which, for example, if I am saying that this is the height at which you need to cut, then this height, if it is like x into h, what is that x? That is what you need to find. Did you understand what I have taken as x? Xh be the new height. If initial height was h, initial height h है तो x into h is the height at which you are cutting it so that you will get equal volumes. Are you all understanding? So initial volume का initially full volume, full cone का volume क्या होगा, 1/3 pi radius square h है. So अभी आधा, इसका आधा होना चाहिए 1/3 pi. I told you radius x times multiply कर रहा तो इसका height is x into h, radius will be x into r itself. For that I have explained, half हो रहा तो radius भी half होगा, height आधा हो रहा तो radius भी आधा होगा, height 1/3 हो रहा तो radius भी 1/3 हो जाएगा, height x times h हो रहा तो where x is a fraction obviously x time h हो रहा तो radius x time h ही होगा. So that means this radius is x into r the whole square, this height is x into h the whole square, sorry not whole square, h. So ये है full volume, this is the required volume. ये दोनों का connection क्या है, इसका आधा होना चाहिए. So you can equate it like this, this should be half of this, sorry half of this should be this, capital V is half should be small v. So half of this is equal to this, इसको equate किया तो answer मिलेगा. Actually this is a little longer process, इसे भी short कर सकता है, but without teaching the theory of this part, teaching that way, proportionality, sorry, the variability idea से कर सकता है, but that is very tricky for new students. That is why I am not using that. I will use the formula itself. So if you multiply, you will get 1/6 pi radius square h equal to 1/3 pi. This is x square into r square, x into h. That is x cube. X square into x is x cube na. X cube into 1/3 pi r square h. The left hand side is, yeah, I will do one thing. Instead of 1/3, this 1/2 I will take to the right side. That is 2x cube equal to 1/3 pi r square h. I haven't multiplied the 2, instead 2 taken to the other side, 2 into. So 2x cube into 1/3 pi r square h. अभी 1/3 pi r square h, 1/3 pi r square h is cancelled. So left hand side में 1 मिलेगा. 1 is equal to 2x cube. 1 is equal to 2x cube means x cube equal to 1/2. X is equal to 1/2 square root. 1/2 not square root, cube root. 1/2 cube root mathematically is represented as 1/2 raised to 1/3. In the laws of exponents chapter I have explained a raised to 1/m is mth root of a. In school days you have learned na. So x is 1/2 raised to 1/3. So but what we need, xh is what we need, xh, that is 1/2 raised to 1/3 into h. 1/2 raised to 1/3 into h is option A. h by 2 raised to 1/3 means 1/2 raised to 1/3 into h na. So option A is the answer. Hope this is clear. Vertically if you cut, but the question is saying you need to parallel. No, you cannot cut. Yeah, vertically na. Let me check. Right circular cone of height h r is cut parallel to the base. No, because base is mentioned, Swati. That is why vertically you cannot cut. Base means this is the base. Parallel to the base means vertical cut is not allowed, horizontal cut only is allowed. Horizontal cut only is allowed. Another way you can simplify this question is you can conveniently take an H and R value so that the calculation is easy, taking example method. On another class I will discuss that. Now for the time being this is enough. So option A is the correct answer. Then another like letter sequence type question. Try it, all of you. Hope all of you who are watching this session live or recorded have liked this video. And try this question, all of you. One cut only, Vilas, not two cut, one cut only. Okay, Anubudhi. Yeah, I think, yeah. I have seen that yesterday when the official question paper come. CS students have sent me that question. There, the same question repeated. That is why I am saying, please practice not only your subjects paper, all subject paper try to practice. Yeah, after life science exam, chemical science exam was happening. So if you have practiced that life science paper from students who have sent, you could have got the same question itself. So actually this question is so simple if you identify one part in the question. Which part in the question? Look at the numerator of this fraction. A minus m, d minus m, g minus m. So yeah, letter position also you need to know. There the EJOT code will help you. EJOT code. EJOT code is actually a code to remember, or it is kind of a mnemonic to remember letter position. 5th letter, 10th letter, 15th letter, 20th letter, 25th letter. The position to remember, this will help. Multiples of 5 letters. Exactly, Swati. So with that, A is the first letter, na? D is the 4th letter, G is the E, F, G, 7th letter, up to S is the 19th letter. Are you all understanding? And minus M, M is actually MNO, 13th letter, 13th letter. Either you can write that numbers and see, but what I am telling you is, if you see the pattern, arithmetic progression, A, D, G, 7. So, etc. means after 7, 10th letter should be the next. 10th letter minus 13th letter. Then 13th letter minus 13th letter. Na? First pair is 1 minus 1. This is 4 minus, not 1, 13. 1 minus 13th letter. 4 minus 13, 4th letter minus 13th letter. 7th minus 13. 10 minus 13. 13 minus 13. Are you all understanding? Uske baad 17 minus 13. Sorry. 1 second. Did I make a mistake? 16 minus 13 or 19 minus 13 hai. But this 13 minus 13 is what I am interested in. 13 minus 13 0 है ना, मतलब इसके बीच में m minus m है, that is anyway 0, so numerator 0 होगा. Now denominator whatever it is, you don't have to worry. Unless there is an option infinity, you don't have to worry at all. Infinity or not defined है तो you have to check denominator भी 0 होने का chance है या नहीं. But here we are clearly seeing numerator 0 है क्योंकि numerator का एक term 0 है. न्यूमरेटर का एक टर्म 0 है तो वो प्रोडक्ट भी 0 होगा ना. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट? x इंटू वाई इंटू जेड इंटू अप टू एनीथिंग, उसमें से एक टर्म से y 0 है तो बाकी नंबर्स कुछ भी हो वो न्यूमरेटर 0 होगा. तो ये न्यूमरेटर 0 है, इसलिए वी आर नॉट वरीइंग अबाउट द डिनोमिनेटर. वॉट एवर इट इज, 0 by something is going to be 0 only. So 0 is the answer. That is how to fasten up the solution. Otherwise, if you don't want to fasten up the solution, you can write 13 minus 26. Abhi 13 minus, this is x, y, z, 25. 13 minus 24 up to 13 minus 20. But why waste your time like that? That is not what CSIR expects. I hope all of you M1 laga. Okay Vilas. Okay, anyway, option A will be the correct answer. This one I'll come back to. Try this probability question. I have discussed this kind of question before that got repeated. Dice based question. Okay, so I'll explain. Two fair dice are thrown. Fair dice means both the dice are the chance of getting 1, getting 2, getting 3, getting 4, getting 5, getting 6, all are equal, 1 by 6. The number of cases where the number appearing in the upper face of the first dice is not less than that of the lower face in the second dice. Lower face, upper face is just to confuse you. That is just without loss of generality, you can assume upper face ke jagah lower face, lower case ke jagah upper face. That will not change anything. That means the outcome only you have to worry. Where the outcome, that does not matter here. एक dice में upper face, दूसरा size में lower case. That is to just to confuse those people who are not confident about their learning. They will be confused. Okay, वो upper ये lower, उसमें कुछ trick है या नहीं. So here the outcome of the upper face and outcome of the lower face, outcome of the upper face and outcome of the lower face, मतलब फर्स्ट आउटकम x है तो वो x y से भी क्या होना चाहिए. दिस इज द आउटकम ऑन द फर्स्ट डाइस, दिस इज द आउटकम ऑन द सेकंड डाइस. फर्स्ट डाइस शुड नॉट बी लेस देन दैट ऑफ द लोअर फेस. शुड नॉट बी लेस मीन्स x should not be less than y means x should be greater than or equal to y ना. लेस देन नहीं होना चाहिए, मतलब इक्वल भी हो सकता है, ग्रेटर भी हो सकता है. लाइक इफ CSIR is saying that to clear the exam you should get not less than 80 means 80 मिला तो भी चलेगा, 80 से ज़्यादा मिला तो भी चलेगा, लेकिन 80 से कम नहीं. So 80 मिला तो भी चलेगा ना. The cut-off idea you can think about. So x should be greater than or equal to y. ऐसा कितना outcomes है. For the time sake, I will show you the 36 outcomes. These are the 36 outcomes ना. So first outcome equal to second outcome is okay. First outcome greater than second outcome is also okay. That means 1 is an okay possibility na. 1 2 is not okay because first one is less than. So this is not okay. 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 Similarly, 2 1 is okay. First is greater. First is equal to second. That is okay. But all the rest are not okay because first is less than or equal to second. Sorry, first is less than second in the 4 cases. Similarly, third row में 3 1 means first dice में 3, second dice में 1. ये okay है, ये okay है, ये okay है, लेकिन ये तीनों okay नहीं है. Similarly, ये तीनों okay नहीं है, sorry, ये दोनों okay नहीं है, ये ओके नहीं है, ये ओके, ये ओके है, सॉरी. That means all the rest are okay, so count it. You can connect it with matrix idea also, students of the mathematical background. So 1 in the first row, 2 in the second row, 3 in the third row, 4 in the fourth row, 5 in the fifth row, 6 in the sixth row. So that is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. That is sum of first 6 natural numbers. It is n into n plus 1 by 2, 6 into 7 by 2. Or manually add it. That is not a big trouble. Anyway, 42 by 2, 21 will be the answer. Did you all understood? All of you clear or not? Okay, Swati, yeah. Equal also, that is the trick they have used. Yeah, these were the only few tricky question where if you miss one word, you will get a wrong answer for sure. And that answer was present also, I guess. Was it present? If you include equal also, I think 15, sorry. Yeah, 15 you may get, 15 you will get. That is there in the options. So anyway, if that is clear, let's go to the next question. Very simple question. Very simple question. I have told you before exam, properties of polygons or what are the basic polygons. When you hear parallelogram, you should exactly know what it is. Parallelogram is a polygon or a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means four-sided polygon. Quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, and angle sum property. These two if you use, this question is so silly. All of you try super fast. Yes, Vilas, that is why I always tell, please don't practice only your subject's aptitude paper. Practice all subject aptitude paper. Whether you will get same question or not, that is another thing, but if you don't get same question also, you will learn a lot of concepts that CSIR frequently asks. That concept repetition definitely will be there. Okay, very simple geometry question. First of all, you should know that opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. तो ये 120 है तो ये भी 120 होगा. Because it is called parallelogram. If it was any quadrilateral, you cannot do that. Now look at this triangle, say ABC. ABC triangle में angle sum property use कर सकता है ना? Angle sum property, life science morning shift में भी angle sum property का ये idea needed था. And triangle का angle sum property all of you know. And this polygon parallelogram, these two are equal, these two are equal. These two ideas were enough to answer this question. So ये 120, 33 और theta add किया तो 180 मिलना चाहिए. I have told you before exam, don't write 120 plus 33 plus theta equal to 180. Then take theta to one side, constant to other side. You should be logical enough to look at it. 120, 33 दोनों add किया तो 53 हो गया. अभी 53 के बाद कितना बचा है? 27 बचा है 180 complete करने के लिए. You should be able to look at it and do mental math. Don't depend upon pen and paper much. School days told us to use pen and paper as much as possible, but competitive exams tells you use pen and paper as much less as possible, because mind is the fastest thing in the world. It can think, it can go faster than the speed of light also. It can think faster. So that is why please use your mind more than your paper calculation. This is one thing that you should be careful in any competitive exams. And this was also a very simple question, obvious question. Yes, Swati, parallelogram angle sum property also works, but that will give one extra step, na? Because then you have to, yeah, angle sum property of quadrilateral or parallelogram, that you can use also. If it takes the same time, you can do that way also, no problem. Tomorrow I will try my maximum to give 3 paper analysis session, one of mathematical science, one of chemical science, and one of physical science. If my throat allows, I will definitely give. So if tomorrow I am taking 3 paper analysis session, one of the GATE course, tomorrow I will postpone it to day after tomorrow. I will update through the Telegram channel, so be part of the in the community tab of this channel also you can get update of all my free classes. Yes, Swati, that is the extra step. Yes, so this one is very simple. So the circumference idea you should be clear about. Circumference idea all of you know, right? How many revolutions? One revolution means covering the circumference once of a wheel. So you can think it is a circular, wheel should be circular, na? So wheel of 56 centimeter diameter, इसका diameter 56 centimeter है. So radius 28 centimeter हो गया. Radius 28 है तो ये circumference क्या होगा? 2 pi into 28, that is 56 pi. Or in other words, one revolution is actually covering this 56 pi units. Are you all understanding? Not units, 56 pi centimeter square, centimeter. Because you can think like opening up the circle. If you open up the circle, what is the total length? That is the circumference, and that is corresponding to one revolution. That is corresponding to one revolution. Like from here to here, 56 pi hoga. Because you can think about one point, to repeat that point, one full revolution is needed, na? Repeat that point means cover one full circumference, or one circumference perimeter, same itself. So anyway, 56 pi. So 56 pi centimeter is what you need to travel to for one revolution. We don't know how many revolutions, so if n is the number of revolution, n into 56 pi is the total number of revolutions, total distance covered by all revolutions. That should be equal to this 22 kilometer, na? Because total distance traveled is 22 kilometer. 22 kilometer is 22 into 1000 meter, and every meter is 100 centimeter. Finally, we need it in sorry, this is already in centimeter, na? This is in centimeter, so we will convert this also in centimeter. Otherwise, you need to convert this into meter or kilometer. Whichever way you want, you can do it. So pi is approximately 22 by 7. So I will substitute 22 by 7. 7 and 56 cancels 8. 22 and 22 cancels. So that is n is equal to 1008 cancels 125. 125 into 100. 12500 or 12,500. Very obvious question. To be frank, CSIR haven't asked that much obvious way these kinds of questions. This time they have asked little more easier versions of geometry questions. Same type was asked, but adding something more to think most of the time. But this time even straightforward questions also were asked, where you need know the concept, you can directly answer. Vilas, I haven't fixed the timing, most probably either 11 o'clock or 6 o'clock. 11 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Morning I will take mathematical science paper. After that chemical science I will take. Data interpretation question. This was very similar to a previous GATE exam question. So try this, all of you. Okay, so here chart 1 shows a center-wise breakup of 8,000 students who appeared for an exam at centers A to F. So total 8,000 students है, उसमें से 15% A center में appear किया, 25% B, 12% C, 18% D, 10% E and 20% F. Chart 2 shows, this chart shows the breakup of 4,800 students who passed. Among 8,000 students, 4,800 students passed. What percentage of the students who appeared at the center C? Percentage of the people appeared at the center C means, sorry, people who appeared at C will be 12% of 8,000. Now, what percentage of them passed? That means passed at C out of total people at C. Or in other words, yeah, I will write it down. Passed at center C divided by total students at C into 100, mathematically speaking. Passed at C is how much? 20% of the total students. That is the meaning of this now. That is 20% of 4,800 divided by total students at C will be 12% of 8,000. 12% of 8,000. Now those of you know mental math, you will save again more time. How? 20% of 4,800 I have taught you. 10% fine karo, uska double 20%. Recent GATE course, 4 lectures before I have taken. Check out the link in the description. You can find the link to that lecture also. Mental math ka. 20% of 4,800 will be 960. 12% of 8,000, how to do it? 10% of 8,000 will be 800. 1% is 80, 2% is 160. So 800 plus 160 is 960. So that is also 960. So definitely 960 by 960 into 100 is 100 only. That is 100%. That means all people passed at center C. That is the meaning. All people passed at center C. So 100% is the answer. Option D. Yes, Swati, that is true. Option D is the correct answer. Then try this distance and direction question. So, as I had told before, this session was immediately started. I was planning to start this session after 1 week only. But I started immediately after the answer key was published because many students were confused about answer key and they were confused whether this answer key is correct or wrong. We can challenge the question or not. Already life science shift 1 में एक question already है which can be challenged. You can check the previous video to know that. And shift 2 में I haven't seen any question where you can challenge. I haven't checked all the answer keys, but you can check with the solutions I have given. So with the questions that students have sent me doubts on, none of them shift 2, life science shift 2, none of them can be challenged. All the keys that they have CSIR have given is correct. Now if there is any other questions that you have doubt, check the video solution. This video itself is a reference for that. So tomorrow is the last date for challenging. So if any of your friends or in any of your Telegram groups or WhatsApp group there is doubt anyone have about life science evening shift questions, this video you can share. Life science morning shift question video also is available. You can share that also. All questions I have solved there. So anyway, this question, very simple question. An aircraft is approaching the airport from a line of sight of 10 km to the landing point and is currently at a height of 5 km. So first of all, aircraft is at a height of 5 km. Draw that. Simplify the question. That is the thing. If you read fully, you will have lack of clarity. So split it up. Currently the aircraft is at a height of 5 km. So let this be the aircraft. Now read the sentence once again. Aircraft is approaching the airport from a line of sight. Line of sight means from a person, say, who is looking at this line. This line of sight means the line at which you are looking at an object. That can be drawn as a line. Na? So that line is 10. If so, what is the angle of elevation? In school days you have learned angle of elevation. I have taught many questions of angle of elevation type. All those questions were tougher than this. All the previous year questions of angle of elevation was tougher than this. In my opinion, this is the easiest question ever asked by CSIR on angle of elevation. On angle of elevation. Yeah, I agree that first reading the question you will not understand which is 10, which is 5. But if you read once again, it is so simple. Yeah, now your basic trigonometric skills you should have. I told you, you should know what is sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, bare minimum. Without that, you cannot proceed. And at least these angles you should be clear. I have taught a technique also. Write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Divide by 4. Take the square root. You will get sin of all 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 respectively. And उसको रिवर्स लिखा तो cos मिलेगा, उसका रेशियो लिखा sin और cos का रेशियो लिया तो tan भी मिलेगा. Check out my previous trigonometry classes to learn more about it. So anyway, we can see here we need to find this theta. हमें ये पता है ये theta के perspective में this is the opposite side ना, and this is the hypotenuse of this right triangle. Opposite by hypotenuse हमें पता है, opposite 5, hypotenuse 10. That is 1 by 2 है. ये opposite by hypotenuse को trigonometry में क्या बताता है? Sin theta, right? That means look at this, sin theta is half. Sin theta is half for what value? What value? Sin 30 is half, na? That is where this comes to play. Sin 30 is half. So 30 degree is the angle we need. So option B is the answer. Super easy question, na? Normally CSIR make one situation after some time, this person who was looking was moving, and then this x, what is this x value if this is some other angle? Likewise, they try to complicate, but here no complication, very straightforward question. Then how many questions are pending? Yeah, this one was a very simple question if you use the right method. The importance of taking example method. Yes, Anubodhi, throat is little bit straining, but we'll try to conclude all questions. Otherwise, it will be pending and it will be difficult to conduct one more session. So try this super fast. Okay, so I'll explain taking example method. If you use here, the question will become very simple. Taking example method. Take a set of example which satisfies this. A trim cost 2/3 as much as a haircut, but twice as much as a shaving. So trim is 2/3 of the price of haircut. Trim is twice of the price of shaving. So trim, haircut, shaving are the three things. Trim is compared to haircut and shaving. 2/3 satisfy करने के लिए you can start with haircut being 30. 30 का 2/3 20 होगा ना. I'm just starting with 30 because 30 का 2/3 लेना easy है. 1/3 लेके उसका double करना है. Check out my ratio and fraction class. Recently I have taken a class or in the YouTube, in this channel itself. You can check out that. There I have told how to take correct ratio, proportion and how to understand them properly. So if 30 is the haircut price, uska 1/3 will be 10, 2/3 will be 20, but twice as much as shaving. Shaving price का double है trimming price. मतलब shaving price 10 होना चाहिए. Shaving price 40 नहीं 10. Shaving price का double है trimming, but means trim should be twice as much as shaving. So this is a valid example we can take now. 20, 30, 10 respectively for trim, haircut and shaving. If a man gets a trim 4 times, 4 time trimming means 4 into 20, 80 rupees he need to spend. And a shave once a month plus shaving 10 rupee. So 90 rupee is the cost for trim and shaving together according to this fashion. 4 times 1 time. Now the frequency of his haircut for the cost of the haircut to be equal to that of shaving and trimming combined. Frequency means how many times he should shave. Sorry, haircut, who do haircut. So 90 rupee के लिए haircut कितना बार कर सकता है? That is a question ना. 30 rupee एक haircut का price. So 3 haircut कर सकता है ना. 3 haircuts. मतलब 3 haircut means 3 times he can do haircuts every month. 3 times you can do every month. This is the power of taking examples. It will make that question look simple. Yeah, I agree that you can take, let X be the trim price and Y be the haircut price and Z be the shaving price. वो तीनों को equate करके. But that is complicated way. That is a school day methods. That will take more time. This I will come back to. Okay, there are still 2-3 more questions. Very fast we will discuss. Yeah, this one, try it fast. Very fast you try. Okay, so I'll explain. M and N are the midpoints of AB and CD respectively. So let's draw the picture. If this is the square, question is saying square ABCD. So AB, CD, ABCD like this. Sides of square is 12. So AB ka length, CD ka length, yes, sub square 12 hai. Take a point P on MN. So M and N are midpoints of AB and CD means middle point M. That means this much is 6, this much is 6, and this is N. Let AP equal to, take a point P on MN. So I will draw P here, somewhere here, P on MN, such that AP equal to R centimeter, this is R centimeter, and PC equal to S centimeter, PC equal to S centimeter. And this is definitely 12 centimeter, na? Because it's side of that square, which is already mentioned, side length is 12. Area of the triangle whose sides are R, S and 12. Actually, ये question बहुत ही simple question है. Some people may do this differently, but the easy way to do this question is, this is 90 degree for sure. 1 second. Yeah, you can do that in 2 ways. You can find R and S and then find it also. That is also one way. You can say this is 6 now. And let this be x. Then this total is 12. So this is 12 minus x. This is 12 minus x and this is 6. So one way to do this question is you can find 6 and x, Pythagoras theorem you can use. This is 6 square plus x square the square root, that is r. And this will be, s will be, r will be square root of 6 square plus x square. S will be square root of 6 square plus 12 minus x the whole square. 12 minus x the whole square. Actually there is one more shorter way. Maybe p you can fix as the midpoint, then it is like square ka 1/4 hoga. But we will continue with this itself. So r and s we got. This is 6 square. Just a minute. Yeah, actually much easier is the other way. This is possible, but that is very time consuming. The easier way is you can just say A, B, C, D. So I am taking M, N here, and the middle of M and N I am fixing P, so that R and S will be equal and this will be 90 degree for sure. Yeah, it is middle only, we can fix that. Because question is not saying that P have any property, na? So I am just fixing P such a way that it is midpoint. P can be anywhere, I agree that. But I am fixing it such a way that it is midpoint. So that if it is midpoint, definitely this is 90 degree. Total 360 का 1/4 है. मतलब ये total area of square का 1/4 होगा. Area of square क्या होगा? 12 sided square है ना, 12 side length है ना, so 12 square होगा area of square, उसका 1/4 होगा. That is a easy way, that is a smarter way. ये 90 degree, ये भी 90 degree, ये भी 90 degree, ये भी 90 degree. If you fix it in the midpoint of M and N, then this is like diagonal only. AD diagonal only, AD का आधा, BC का आधा, दोनों R and S equal होगा और ये angle 90 degree होगा. और ये साइड लेंथ 12 वाला स्क्वायर का 1/4 होगा, एरिया का 1/4 होगा. सो 144/4. दैट इज अ इजी वे टू डू दिस. अदर वे विल बी टाइम कंज्यूमिंग, सो इट इज बेटर टू चूज दिस एग्जाम्पल itself. Yes, Vilas, taking midpoint will make it easy. So tomorrow we will be discussing that hero. Tomorrow 8:30 AM most probably. So now which question is pending? Yeah, this one is also a good question. Let me see which all questions are pending. Yeah, this one also is pending. This also try. Yeah, this question unfortunately needs you to know the connection between hectare and meter square. Otherwise it will be difficult. CSIR, yeah, we can say a general understanding CSIR is demanding. Till now they haven't asked connection between hectare and area or hectare and meter square, but that is needed to answer this. Due to lack of time, I will start explaining. If there was a 10 centimeter of rain over 1 hectare, so if this is the 1 hectare land, 10 centimeter, that means the height of 10 centimeter water rain is happening. So that means total 1 hectare area, 10 centimeter rain. What is the total volume in cubic meters? Cubic meter means meter cube of rain over the field. For that, first you need to find the area in meter square. Area in hectare is 1. So area in meter square, you need to know 1 hectare is 10,000 meter square. 10,000 meter square. 100 into 100, 10,000 meter square it will be. So 10,000 meter square, more theory about hectare, meter, centimeter, acre and all we will discuss on another class. So 1 hectare is 10,000 meter square. So 10,000 meter square area is there. This full area is 10,000 meter square and the height is 10 centimeter. So to find the volume, base area into height you can use now. This is base area. It is a cuboid idea itself. This is a cuboid idea itself. ये cuboid का base area 10,000 है और height 10 centimeter है. 10 centimeter can be written as 10 by 100 meter na, that is 0.1 centimeter, sorry 0.1 meter, because we want, this is in meter square, and final answer also we need in meter cube only. So 10,000 into 0.1 will be the answer. 10,000 meter square into 0.1 meter. This is the area, base area, this is the height. Base area into height is the volume of a cuboid also na. That I have always told. Don't by heart side length cube only. You need to know a cubic volume or cylindrical volume or a pyramid, prism volume. Base area into height idea also you should be clear about. So anyway, base area 10,000 into 0.1, 1000 meter square, meter cube is the answer. 1000 in meter cube. Cubic meters means meter cube. So if that is clear, which other question is there? Okay, it's already 7:39. I am also little tired with the throat. We'll discuss this question also very fast. Try it. All of you try it, please. Kind of a pipe and cistern problem, but it is like volume itself is more important. Swati, which was that? Okay, that graph question. Okay, I will come to that also, Swati. Okay, I'll start explaining. A rectangular swimming pool of dimension 20 meter into 10 meter into 2 centimeters. So, like the previous question, 20 into 10 into 2. That means the volume of that is 20 into 10 into 2 itself. That is 400 meter cube. 400 meter cube is the volume of water that it can accommodate. Has an inlet width. Inlet means water pipe which is pumping water inside, with a flow rate of 1 meter cube per minute. 1 meter cube per minute means 1 meter cube in 1 minute. So 400 meter cube fill करने के लिए कितना minute चाहिए? 400 meter cube fill करने के लिए 400 minutes चाहिए ना? So if it was completely, if this pipe only is working, 400 minutes में you could have filled it. But if the empty pool takes 10 hours time to get completely filled with a leakage rate of 0.13 meter cube per minute, that means there is a leakage. That is a meaning. There is a hole in this tank. That means that is doing negative work. That is doing negative work, due to which it takes 10 hours, 400 minutes, and 10 hours is what? 10 into 60, 600 minutes. Instead of 400 minutes, 600 minutes is the time taken. 600 minutes is the time taken. Then what is the approximate evaporation rate? Actually, there the evaporation rate is that leakage. Okay, it is also mentioned. Leakage rate also is mentioned. Okay. So leakage and evaporation both are happening. That is the thing. Leakage and evaporation both. So the negative work is two things are happening. The evaporation happening, the leakage happening. So the positive work is filling the tank. Due to that, evaporation and leakage is 600 minutes. 400 minutes is becoming 600 minutes. So first we will understand yet leakage rate क्या हो रहा है? 0.13 meter cube per minute. So 1 minute में 0.13 meter cube volume is reduced. 0.13 meter cube is reduced. So ये 600 minutes में 600 into 0.13 meter cube are reduced ना. 600 into 0.13 is 600, 6 into 13, 78. 78 meter cube is reduced because of that. 1 second. Yeah, in this 400 minutes, 400 meter cube. In the 600 minutes, it would have been 600 meter cube. Now, instead of 600 meter cube, 78 meter cube is reduced by this leakage. 78 meter cube is reduced by this leakage. And remaining 600, remaining 200 में बचा हुआ क्या है? 200 minus 78, 122 meter cube. Volume is reduced due to evaporation. 122 meter cube is 78 meter cube due to leakage, 122 meter cube due to evaporation. ये कितना minutes में है? ये हो रहा है how many minutes? Just a minute. 600 minutes में, sorry, 600 minutes में ये हो रहा है. So 1 second, I have a small doubt in this. I'll come back to this if time allows. Now I'll come back to this. This is actually not very tough, but somewhere I made a mistake. So I'll come back to this. Which question is pending? Yeah, that graph question you people have doubt, right? Graph question actually also needs, it is a general math question. I will just mention the theory. Let me see. This one now. Okay, so how many real roots does the continuous function f of a variable x shown below have in the interval 0.5 to 4.5? 0.5 to 4.5 means here to here. So simply speaking, the reason or the theory behind it, if I teach, it will take at least 15 minutes. I'm not going for the theory. For the time's sake, the solution I'm giving. So here, to find the real roots, we need to know how many times it is touching 0 or it is crossing 0. In this graph, that is what we need to find. Between 0.5 to 4.5. The graph is not crossing 0. 0 means, sorry, x-axis I'm saying. F of x equal to 0 or y equal to 0 case. Y equal to 0 case means it should touch x-axis. It is not touching x-axis anywhere. Na? The bare maximum lowest point is these two. It is not crossing x-axis at all. So there is no point where no real roots at all here. So none will be the answer. More about it we'll discuss in another class. Anyway, this is the idea. And this was also, this one option A will be the correct answer here. This also needs little more discussion. Option A means B will be answer. Which of the following quadrilaterals? Quadrilateral B, that is option A. Which other question? Okay, this also will take some time. I'll come back to it if time allows. All other questions are done now. All other questions are done. Okay, we could complete almost all the questions. Yeah, that 7:47. Okay, it's okay. We'll discuss anyway. Otherwise, another lecture you may need. So, try this question also, all of you, please. All of you try this question. Yes, Vilas, the tennis problem we have discussed in the 2 p.m. class already. That lecture link is available. Okay, so I'll start explaining. train A leaves station X at 9:30 hours and reaches station at 13:30. 13:30 means 1:30 hours. That means between 9:30 and 1:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 4 hours. So A takes 4 hours for the full journey. B leaves station Y at 11:30 and reaches at 15 o'clock. 15 o'clock means 3 o'clock. So B take 3.5 hours only. 3.5, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3. 3:30 is 4 hours, so 3.5 hours only. So assuming that the two trains travel at constant speeds, at what time do the two trains cross each other? Before knowing about crossing each other, first we need to set the time right now. Both are starting at different time. That is confusing. X is starting at 9:30, Y is starting only at 11:30. That means for the first 2 hours, Y was not moving at all. To find the point they cross, they should be both moving together. Constant speed is mentioned. So that can be used only if they are starting at the same time. So what we can do is start from 11:30 only. Start from 11:30 only. Start from 11:30 only. At 11:30, station X, station Y situation. I am telling about 11:30 situation only. 11:30 situation. So now distance between X and Y at 11:30, let it be say D. D be the distance between X and Y at 11:30. Both are 11:30 itself. Deepal, tomorrow we will discuss chemistry paper. Today we are discussing already 2 set of question paper. So okay. So let D be the distance that they need to cover. D be the distance that they need to cover together. Now for A to reach, train A to reach, not X and Y, A and, station X and Y. Station X and, A and B is what I meant. Train A and train B. Train A and B at 11:30, this is a situation. At 11:30 now train A is not at station X. Train A have travelled from station X for 2 hours. That means half the distance of total distance already covered. Already covered. That means now A need only 2 hours to reach B. A need only 2 hours to reach B because 4 hours में 2 hour already travel किया. B need 3.5 hours to cover the full distance, but half of it. So I will do one thing. 4 hours is actually 240 minutes now. Converting it into minutes because 1 hour is 60 minutes. So 4 hours is 240 minutes because otherwise this half and all will give you more confusion. 3.5 hours means 3.5. 3.5 into 60 or 3 into 60, 180, half into 60, 30. So 210 minutes B will take. Now already A have travel half distance. So the distance between them is only D. To travel this D distance, A only need to take 240 minutes. B will take only A will take only 240 minutes ka आधा 120 minutes काफी है because half distance only remaining now. Now relative distance I am telling. To cover this D distance, A need to take 120 minutes. And to cover this D distance, B need to take 210 ka आधा 105 minutes. Are you all understanding this? 120 minutes and 105 minutes. Question is asking the time. But actually there is a relative speed involved, na? So the time taken by A alone is 120, B alone is 105. Question is asking that relative time will be relative distance divided by relative speed. Relative distance I have assumed D itself. Relative speed will be D by 120 because distance D by 120 minutes, distance by time, plus D by 105. Are you all understanding this? Now try to solve this. D by taking LCM 120 and 105 LCM will be it will be a bigger value. Otherwise, you have to keep it in hours itself, but that will be also complicated. Anyway, solve it. 1200. Just a minute. Yeah, elimination technique. Yes, Swati. Elimination also works, but I don't know whether 3 options can be eliminated due to that. Okay, anyway, try to solve this. I will just cross multiply for the time being. 105D plus 120D divided by 120 into 105. Taking 120 into 105 to the top. Mental math से multiply कर सकते हैं. 105 into 12 will be 1050 plus 1050 plus 210. 1050 plus 210 will be 1260. 1260 to the top. That will be, let me check whether it is all correct. Yes, divided by 225D. 225D, cancel it, see what you are getting. There will be simplification can be done even more faster. For the time being, we'll use it. My brain also have now saturated. So anyway, 5 से multiply divide किया तो you will get 45, and this will be 2, 5, 2. D and D cancels. The calculation part, Anubhuti, I will discuss that in another class if so, because now if I discuss more also, I am exhausted now. Somewhere I made a mistake in the calculation, just check. I don't know where it is. Yeah, LCM itself we will take, that will be better. So otherwise this multiplication and all will take more time. Somewhere I made a mistake in the calculation also. So anyway, if I take LCM, 840 will be the LCM. 840 will be the LCM. That is 120 into 7. 120 into 7. That is 7D plus 8D divided by 840. Now 840 goes to the top. 840D by 15D. D cancels. 15 and 840 cancels. 3 times 5, and this will be 1, 34, 6, 48. 168 by 3. 168 by 3 minutes. 168 by 3 minutes, you convert it into hours. That is into 60. Into 60 means 168 into 20. 168 into 20 will be, sorry, into hours or, sorry, this is in hours or minutes. Yeah, 168 into 3, you can directly do that now. Yeah, please excuse for these steps. Now after 2 hours, my brain stopped working properly. So anyway, this will be 5 and 56 minutes. 56 minutes from 11:30 they will reach. 56 minutes from 11:30 is what? 11:30 plus 56. 11:30 plus 56, 11:30 plus 60 is 12:30 na? So 11:30 plus 56 will be 12:26. Option C. Sorry for the confusion in the end. I hope it is clear only. It is not difficult actually, but as I told, now I am exhausted. Today there was two paper analysis session and I had to prepare all the slides and all. It was so exhausting. So anyway, I hope it is clear how option C is the answer. And I think we can conclude here. Now if I think more questions, I will be more confusing only. So I think except one question or two questions, we have solved all the questions. And I hope all questions are clear. And that questions I haven't solved also, I have shown the solution. That evaporation rate, leakage rate, that question is also not difficult. You can do it. I'll do one thing. I'll try once more so that question also, those people who want solution, it will be clear. So one more time I will try. A rectangular swimming pool. So 20 into 10 into 2, that is 400 meter cube is the volume. Has an inlet water flow rate. So swimming pool have an inlet pipe. So the water that is poured inside, 1 meter cube per minute is the rate. 1 meter cube per minute is the rate. So if the empty pool takes 10 hours time to get completely filled with the leakage rate of 0.13 meter cube, that means indirectly it is saying that evaporation also is happening, leakage also is happening. That is how we understand from the final point only. Nothing is obvious in the question. You need to understand from the question only that evaporation is also happening, leakage is also happening. Leakage rate is given 0.13 meter cube per minute. Matlab 1 minute mein 0.13 meter cube. 1 minute में 0.13 मीटर क्यूब. सो इवापोरेशन रेट कितना होगा? इवापोरेशन रेट कितना होगा? मतलब 1 मिनट में कितना वाटर इवापोरेट हो रहा है. सो वी विल मेक एवरीथिंग इनटू 1 मिनट. दैट विल बी बेटर आई गेस. एवरीथिंग इनटू 1 मिनट. सो 1 मिनट में कितना वाटर फिल हो रहा है दैट वी कैन फाइंड फर्स्ट. सो 10 आवर्स में together 400 meter cube water is filled na. Sorry, 10 hours mein, yeah, we can say that 10 hour 400 meter cube is the water filled by all the three pipes together. Sorry, all the three things together. The inlet pipe, the leakage happening and evaporation. These three together, total water filled will be 400 meter cube. That means this inlet pipe is trying to fill it and this is evaporation and leakage is emptying it. So in this 10 hour, the inlet pipe will fill how much water that we can find now. How you can find that? 1 meter cube per minute say. 1 meter cube per minute say. That means the inlet pipe will be filling it 1 minute mein 1 meter cube. 1 minute mein 1 meter cube. So definitely 10 hours mein 10 hours is 60 into 10, 600 hours, 600 minutes. 600 minutes mein 600 meter cube total it will pump. This 10 hours, the water inlet pipe, IP means inlet pipe, is filling 600 meter cube water. Now, the leakage rate is mentioned 0.13 meter cube. This same 10 hour mein, the leakage pipe, the leakage is emptying how much water? So leakage is emptying 0.13 meter cube per minute. So 10 hours is 600 minutes. So 600 minutes mein 600 into 0.13. 600 into 0.13. All of you are clear about that also. 600 into 0.13. 600 into 0.13 because 1 minute mein 0.13 meter cube, that is the meaning of leakage rate. 1 minute में कितना मीटर क्यूब emptying हो रहा है. So 600 minutes है 10 hours, that is 600 into 0.13, that is 13 into 6 because this 100 cancels, that is 13 into 6, 78 meter cube negative. 78 meter cube is removed we can say. And now evaporation is removing the rest now. Evaporation is removing the rest means total 400 meter cube only need to be empty, need to be filled, but you are filling 600 meter cube. That means the x meter cube you can say will be 600 minus 78 minus x meter cube, or x meter cube will be 400 na, or we can say this x will be 200 minus 78, 200 minus 78. That means this x is nothing but 122 meter cube. 122 meter cube. So in 10 hours, 122 meter cube is being evaporated. 122 meter cube in 10 hours. So 1 hour में कितना evaporate हो रहा है? 122 meter cube in 10 hours means 1 hour में 12.2 meter cube evaporate हो रहा है ना? 12.2 meter cube. So 1 minute में कितना evaporate हो रहा है? 1 minute में 12.2 divided by 60. 12.2 divided by 60, approximately, question is asking approximate. 12 by 60, 12 by 60 is 1 by 5, 1 by 5 is 0.2. So 0.2 is the answer, 0.20. It is actually simple, but as I told, some things when our presence of mind is not good, if you look into it, it can be tricky. I'm not saying this is so simple. You have to understand what the question is asking, but the process of calculation is simple if you understand what you are doing. I always say don't by heart a lot of formula, understand what you are doing, then it is easy. So that is a very good question anyway, to make you think more, not make you do a lot of calculation. That is why I'm saying it is not very complicated in terms of calculation and all. Question was asking approximate, that is why I approximated 12 by 2, 12.2 to 12 itself. Okay, so all the questions are completed, and yeah, almost 2 hours completed. So I hope this session was useful, not only for checking the answer key and solution, but also for as a reference material for people to learn 2022 September question paper. So do share this video to maximum people and acknowledge the effort I am taking for this series. I will try to take 3 more lectures tomorrow so that the entire 2022 September question paper solution will be completed in 2 days. So that these videos as a playlist you can save and you can use it for your further preparation or further analysis, or any of your friends who want to learn. Please share it to maximum people. Please spread the word of these free series is happening in this platform, and do comment what you feel about the series and these lectures and how I explain and all. You can mention whatever you feel about my lectures, my classes, and also the GATE course. Also do invite maximum people as an experiment course I am giving, like a full-length course. Why can't we give in the free platform also? That is what what I thought, and that is why this course is starting. And if the response for this course is going well, or if the response is good, I am planning to give more free courses for Vedic maths and even CSIR-NET also. We will see whether giving a full-length complete course in this platform is possible. I am not sure when we can start that, but we will plan for it. So please spread the word. Let more people be part of this platform also, this channel also. So subscribe this channel if you haven't, and press the bell icon so that you can get notifications whenever I go live. So tomorrow 3 free sessions will be there in this channel. So do subscribe and do share this video to maximum people. Through the community tab also you will get updates whenever I take a free class. Not only in this platform, in all platforms when I take free classes, you will get updates through the community post of this channel itself. And in the description of this video you can get many free resources. So share it to maximum people. So happy to hear, Shaishta. Thank you all of you for the good words, and let's conclude for today. So GATE course, all of you are invited. If you are not preparing for GATE also, if you are preparing for other competitive exams also, you can attend. Especially if you are preparing for CSIR, the first 40 lectures will be common, because they are non-verbal ability part, which is almost more than 90% common for CSIR and GATE. So that's it. Thank you all of you. Take care all of you. See you all in the next class. So see you all tomorrow with the upcoming paper analysis lectures. So yeah, one thing, most of these questions I was reading along with you, most of the questions. Some questions I got time to try them when you people send me the doubts in the Telegram channel. Some of them I was also reading along with you. That's why I too wanted to read the question which I was taking time. So if we want a more precise lecture on these paper analysis, we will plan something like that in the future if you people are more interested in that. So do let me know about what you people want from this channel, what kind of lectures you want from this channel in the comment section. Those people who are watching this recorded, do let me know what you felt about this lecture through the comment section, and do share your feedback. So that's it. Thank you all of you. Take care all of you. Have a good night. Bye bye.